My name is William. Okay, today's video is called. Yeah, okay, I'll get this up. So it's called this. Let me get this. Let me go to my folder, guys. Okay. Okay, there. So I can show you this. Okay, but today's video is called "What is Best About Chinese Labor Day." So now I'm talking about a labor. So I live in the United States of America. Okay, I celebrate Labor Day is celebrated in the United States in September, right? So well, let me tell you something. Labor Day is celebrated in well, where does Labor Day celebrate in China then? It's in May. So 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 you can see is Labor Day is celebrated in the United States here in the United States in September, while Labor Day is celebrated in China in May. Now, the difference is my home country, United States of America, it's a is a federal republic and a free democratic and also a democratic country. And I love living here in the U.S. Well, China is communist and run by an evil dictatorship. And yes, I loathe evil dictatorships. You know. And the reason I'm against communism is because I don't want my home country, the USA, to be an evil dictatorship country. And I talk about my home country, United States of America, because that's where I live anyway. Because yeah, I don't want my home country, the USA, to end up like China. Because I will hate that. That's why. But that's why I'm preaching against this. That's why. But so and to me, I don't know what's the point of China having Labor Day if it's run by an evil dictatorship. But I guess we could talk about it to find out why, instead of just. But I guess we can talk about why they have a Labor Day, because that's something new we have to learn about. Yeah. But first of all, I want to get into. First of all, I'm not sorry for. I know, and plus I know there are shills in China. They think, well, there seems to be shills. They think that the evil dictatorship is the best for good in this world, and that's stupid. Okay, I don't believe in that. Okay, to me, if you think that how evil the Chinese government is doing is something good, that's stupid. Okay, I don't want the USA to be. I don't want my home country, the USA, to be that way. That's why I'm preaching against it. You know. And another thing, it also offends the people that live in Taiwan, because I know that Taiwan is a free democratic country. Now you're gonna say to me, probably, the United States of America doesn't recognize Taiwan. Well, I don't care if the United States of America doesn't recognize Taiwan. I recognize Taiwan as a country. Okay, I don't care if the United States of America doesn't. Okay, I do. Okay, because I hate the CCP. Okay, and I hate what they're doing to my home country, United States of America. You know, with these Chinese police stations and Chinese biolab, and also fentanyl. Yeah, fentanyl's from China too. So no, I'm not. So to me, no, I'm not gonna say sorry to the CCP. That's stupid. I'm gonna back up the Taiwanese people. Okay, if I'm gonna say about Taiwan, you know, I'm gonna back up the Taiwanese people and say that Taiwan is a country, an awesome country. You know, Taiwan. Okay. If you don't like that, then go away and leave me alone. Okay, and don't watch my videos. Okay. And I know, and look, I know that YouTube is blocked in China, but I don't care anyway. Since if you're not gonna, you know, to me, I really don't care anyway. Plus, this video's gonna be blocked in China anyway, since it's on YouTube anyway. Since it's gonna be on YouTube anyway. But I'm preaching the Bible here, okay? Because I believe the Bible. So no, an evil dictatorship is a force for evil in this world, not for good. Okay? And yes, the Chinese government is an evil dictatorship. An evil dictatorship that we need to get rid of. Hopefully, but anyway, yeah. But do I hate the CCP shills? Well, no. But I would like to learn. I would like to learn about Jesus. I would like them to learn how bad the CCP are, so they can leave China, and hopefully they can learn about Jesus Christ. You know, the gospel of Jesus Christ, so they can go to heaven. You know, because that's what I believe. The Bible. But you know, it's up to them if they want to believe in Jesus or not. And plus, Jesus Christ hates communism too, so. Oh yeah, and here's an article from China Christian Daily. Okay. Okay, it says Chinese New Day is sacred, so is spending money. Well, let's learn about this, okay? So May 1st is Labor Day in China, as citizens of other countries on the globe. Before doing this day, people attend enormous parades, mass gatherings, and high-flung speeches on the Middle Kingdom. Okay, but today, okay, this holiday is celebrated in silence as China embraces consumer-oriented bent. Now, this day off is an excuse of money to take off of their work and enjoy the day of their family or travel. Okay. Originally, this holiday is known as International Workers' Day, but it came into being in Europe during 1891. During this time, the Second International, which is the collection of labor parties, socialists were based in Paris, formally recognized May 1st as a Remembrance Day, as we're going to promote as the way of honor those who were injured and died during the Chicago Rally incident. And the Chicago Rally was support of the hour workday has been killing injured a number of people. 7 years after May 1st in China, an underground communist organization in Suzhou, Hangzhou, and Shanghai distribute pamphlets calling in addition to holiday. They carry pamphlets to slogan, "Labor is sacred." Now, if you want to know what this is, because this is in Chinese characters. Now, just so you know, well, I have Google Translate. Let me look this up on Google Translate. And I know that China uses simplified Chinese characters. Let me... Okay.
劳工神圣
Lao Gun Shinsheng. Okay, so that's how to say labor is sacred. Okay, in Mandarin. These, okay, so let's keep reading. Those leaflets are said to be first for public recognition of the Labor Day in China. Labor Day is called Laogong in Chinese and was recognized by legal holiday shortly after New China was founded in October year 1949. Yeah, well, yeah, I knew China that's communist. Yeah, to me, that's stupid. To me, if you wanted a new China, I don't want a communist one, okay? To me, I'd rather have a new democratic China, okay? But I guess, not a communist one. But yeah, I know. It's Ji Shu who is going to be, I know, I've been watching too much of Ji Shu, but he's the guy who wants to change China into a democratic country when he becomes the next Chinese, if he becomes the next Chinese president. Yeah, I know, because he hates communism too. Anyway, Ji Shu lives in the UK anyway. You know, which is all the way in Europe. And I live in the US, the United States of America. Now, fast forward to the year 2000, the Golden Weeks. First, a national holiday, Chinese New Year, and Labor Day were included. But in the year 2007, the Labor Day was shortened to a 3-day celebration only. The Tube Sweeping Festival, the Mid-Autumn Festival, and the Dragon Boat Festival already added an annual public of recognized holidays in China. These changes are said to be allowing more frequent holidays throughout the whole year. Increased legends focus on more Chinese cultural traditions. However, it has lessened is Labor Day's prominence in China. Nowadays, China's economy has based on largely capitalist free market principles. In 21st century, China's people will most likely spend their time off on a heavily capitalistic getaway. Well, and now let's read this part too. Okay, so all right, let's go read this article now, okay? From GoConMong. Okay, GoComing.com. Okay, so it says May 1st is Labor Day in China, and the citizens of other countries around the world once caused enormous parades, high-flung speeches, and mass gatherings in Middle Kingdom. Is today a bit muted, and a bunch of the country embraces a more customary bent. Now, the government has sectioned a day off, an excuse of many prodigious alike. Now, take off work and travel. The origins of the holiday, also known as International Workers' Day, first came into being in Europe. Okay, 1991 in Europe. At that time, the international collection of soldiers number of holidays based in Paris, formerly recognized as May 1st in remembrance, promoted as the also died injured when the Chicago rally in support, and the hour workday suggested of holiday recognized in 80 countries. 27 days later in China, May 1st, underground communist organizations Shanghai, Suzhou, and Hangzhou subjected province coming attention to the holiday. My slogan, "Liberty is sacred," or this says right here, "Log on Chisheng." That's what it says right here. Okay, and leaflets are now said the first public recognition, however small and isolated, Labor Day in the country. Shortly after founding in the New China in October 49. Yeah, a New China that's communist anyway, because I hate communism. To be about having, a new democratic China, like I said anyway, but that's just not a communist one, but that's just... That's my answer anyway, but let's just keep reading. Labor Day, called Longdongjia in Chinese, was designated a legal holiday during the chaos of the Cultural Revolution, and it's elevated above the almost all other holidays. Its ancient celebrations are sort of being true for the workers, cultural places, and erected of major cities around the country. Fast forward to the year 2000, around the Golden Weeks, around when the annual Golden Weeks were first implemented. Originally, there were 3 of them: one for National Day, one for Chinese New Year, and one for Labor Day. However, in 2007, the National Holiday Statute was once again altered. When Labor Day was reduced to 3 holiday weekend, and then history has swung back in favor of tradition. True Sweeping Festival, Dragon Boat Festival, and Mid-Autumn Festival were intended to eventually recognize lists of the annual public holidays. On one hand, these changes allow more frequent and shorter holidays throughout the year, an increase of focusing more vulnerable Chinese cultural traditions. On the other hand, less than Labor Day's prominence in China was perhaps a nod toward the shift's economic and social philosophy taking over the past 4 decades. Today, the country's economy, based on largely capitalist free market principles, likely would be recognizable to Chairman Mao. Yeah, I really hate what Chairman Mao Zedong did. Yeah, because he is the guy responsible for making China communist. In the 21st century, the People's Republic of China is one of 5 remaining communist states worldwide, sharing the list of Laos, Vietnam, and Cuba, and North Korea. I don't know why they're not adding Russia. Because Russia supports communism too. Right now, anyway. Russia's not a free country at all either. It's also run by evil dictatorship. But let's keep reading. China is certainly the last capacity of political economic dominance. So it is not an irony of that his holiday. Chinese laborers of all stripes will be spending their earned time off heavily capitalistic gateways. But labor can still be sacred, but it's still too spending money. Notice that the article was so coming up International Labor Day in 2016. All right. So I guess that's what Chinese Labor Day is about. Okay, but anyway, I'll be talking about what I believe is the Bible. Because I believe the Bible, and the Bible says to believe on the Lord Jesus Christ to get saved. I'll get out of Google Translate here, okay? Okay. Now, to me, here's my answer for you, okay? About being a United States shill than being a China shill, okay? And plus, you're not being paid if you're being a United States shill. And to me, I love living in the U.S., okay? The U.S. is an awesome country, okay? And plus, my home country, the United States of America, is way, way more free than China, okay? So to me, I'm glad I live here in the U.S. Okay, even though, and even though I live in the state of California, but I know California's not one of the. It's probably not the best state to live here. Probably not the best state to live in the U.S. But that's where I live. That's the state I live. But the California is the state I live in here in the U.S. Anyway, you know. So yeah, I live in the USA in California. Anyway, I'll show you, so I'll show you to get saved according to the Bible anyway, because I believe the Bible. The point of any false religion is to damn souls to hell. When you go to heaven is to believe on Lord Jesus Christ. Salvation is by faith alone and grace on Jesus Christ alone. And once you're saved by easy is the truth, meaning that you can't lose your salvation. Once you've ever easy believes that salvation is easy, okay? You want to do is believe in Jesus Christ for salvation. So I guess this video is about Chinese Neighbor Day, and also I've been talking about how much I hate communism, because I hate it. Okay? To me, I believe communism needs to go away. Because I hate that political religion. Okay? And I don't want this to happen to my home country, United States of America. On to the next video. It's called "What Does the Bible Say About Cinco de Mayo?" And Cinco de Mayo means 5th of May or May 5th in Spanish. I know Cinco de Mayo is a holiday celebrated in Mexico, and I'll talk about that next video. Well, I have to go right now anyway. But, this video is for Bible-believing Christians only, but if you want to, you don't have to watch this video if you want to, if you don't have time to watch it, it's up to you anyway. Anyway, I have to go right now, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it, and, I'll see you nearby.